Welcome to another episode of GoodWhale's KYC, and today I have invited a community member inside GoodWhale to share a little bit more about herself, and let's find out a little bit more about her right now. Okay, wait, let me adjust our face to look like we are on the table. Okay. I took quite a while to do this.
Your table not nice, a wooden one.
Hi, you like wooden table? I like wooden table.
I don't like it.
Oh,
I don't like wooden table.
Next time I will give my guests some options to choose from.
Never mind.
Hi Lissa, can you share a little bit more about yourself? What's your profession and what's your line of work?
I'm helping my husband with his business, dealing with fresh fruit and vegetables, wholesaler.
So you guys are wholesaler, so you're located.
Retailer. Yeah.
The business is located in Pasir Panjang?
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of fruits and vegetables do you deal with? All kinds.
I don't do those like Chinese restaurant that kind one. Too the vegetables too much already. A lot of variety, so I don't do that. I'm more onto the western side. Yeah, we supply to NTUC, Redmart, all those. Yeah.
So it's good business. Oh, you have an online platform?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can go and search. Yeah, papaya.
Oh, how's the business like right now?
Very competitive. Costs are rising, then we are not supposed to increase also.
Oh, you mean like that's the contract that you guys have with NTUC?
No, when we propose to increase, they will say not too much. The labor, everything, all transportation, all increasing. Cannot increase so much, yeah.
So you have been doing this with your husband for
since 2011.
But before that, what were you doing?
Property line.
Oh, you're a property agent.
Yeah.
Why do you not continue?
No, don't want.
Or are you still doing it?
No, not doing it at all.
Oh, okay.
Not doing it at all. Yeah, I got a cert, but I'm not doing. Business is very quite busy already. I cannot do so many things. Yeah.
I see. Before you came to support your husband for this wholesaler business, you were a property agent. But prior to that, like what do you study?
Study accountancy.
Oh, you study accountancy.
So I actually worked in SME before. After that, I stopped because of my children. Then went into property line because the timing are more flexible.
How old
After
are
that,
your kids?
Yes.
Wow. You look quite young, so I'm assuming primary school, secondary school?
Huh? My
Primary
kids?
School? Yeah.
Oh no.
How old are your kids?
My kids are 30 plus already.
Wow. I really can't tell. How many you have? Two kids or?
I have 3 and I have 2 grandchildren already.
Wow. So you're a grandma.
So I intend to retire in 5 years' time. That means scale down.
Do you consider yourself, if you retire in 5 years' time, do you consider yourself as a young retiree or?
No, I won't retire completely. I will stay in the company, but scale down my operation thing.
Like your involvements with it.
Yeah. So all will hand it to the kids. Yeah.
3 of your kids are all helping with the family business?
Yes.
Wow, that's very nice. I understand that some children have their own goals or aspirations in life, right? So they don't want to, continue the family legacy of business.
That's why I asked them to do business ed courses. I mean, as degree, pursue degree in business, all those things, marketing or what.
So you got your kids to diversify in the area of expertise so that they can come in useful. Okay, that's quite nice. Right.
Yeah. Thank God they listen to me.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I think it's also their passion as well, right? Because if it's not, then they wouldn't have continued or helped out with the family business.
Yeah, true. Because I tell them it's better to work for yourself than others.
So this mindset that you have regarding to work for yourself instead of others, which part of your life you have this kind of thinking?
Actually, quite long already. When I read this Rich Dad Poor Dad, I really know already.
When was it like you encountered this?
Oh, how many years back I'm talking about?
Will you be revealing your age?
30 years back, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I already read about that, about passive income, stuff like that. I already know already.
Oh, okay. So what got you to read that book?
Oh, because I attended the seminar.
And that was a time when you were in the property line.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let the money work harder for me only about 5 years ago. Then I started. I don't really invest that much. But after I read the book, but I
Okay.
invested in property lah.
Okay. So you
Ah.
mean to say that after understanding the concept of the four quadrants
Research
that Robert Kiyosaki mentioned, you invested more towards property.
about 5 6 years. Yeah, I started about about value investing.
Why do you look into stock investing per se? Because like I think some properties investor out there, they will fully focus on being a property investor.
Mm,
Mm.
nowadays not easy to do property. You
What
know
do
what I
you
mean? All the no, all the stamp duty coming in. You want to own how many also cannot. But I own industrial one, commercial one. Then residential only can have one.
mean? Okay.
Right?
So
But I
the,
was thinking
the
of coupling everything, still thinking, but not doing yet. Yeah.
so if investors want to go into property, going to industrial ones doesn't have that stamp duty kind of stuff lah.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
have.
So that's the loophole.
Yeah. That is the loophole.
Is it possible if I buy a industrial one, then I use it for residential? Cannot, right?
Cannot.
Try to find loophole, yeah. Okay, maybe at this one I'll cut away. So far in your journey, because you're dealing with properties now, and at the same time you're dealing with equities per se, right? So between
Correct.
these two different asset class, which one do you prefer, or which one do you like?
I think stock investing is you have more control. So I say stock is you know when to go in, but you don't know when to come out, right? So this year resolution, I decided to set a percentage.
Hmm.
If let's say 80% is enough for me, I will come out already. I don't want to wait and wait and wait.
So what you realized from your stock investing journey is that you don't know when to take profit and exit the
Earlier.
market, correct?
Yeah, see, before COVID time, my stock all was very nice.
Hmm.
Until COVID, then shoom. So you know what I mean?
Hmm.
If I would have taken profit earlier,
Hmm.
then things
The
won't happen.
portfolio.
Paper loss is there, you see.
I see. So for property wise, you're just holding on and then renting out as per normal? Or
Yeah, passive income.
okay.
Yeah.
So your focus in 2024 will be to focus more on the stocks portion, correct?
Yes.
Just to summarize what I understand a little bit now is that you're a mother of three, you work in a normal 9 to 5, but then you decided to go into property line for flexibility to take care of your kids. From there, you read the book on rich dad, poor dad, and then you understood the concept of making your money work harder for you, which is why you invested into properties initially. Then this last 5 years, you got into the stock market to learn about investing in equities, and you want to focus on growing that portfolio, and then when it's time to take profit, you will take profit. One question I want to just learn from you, maybe because you're a parent of three, when your kids were growing up, what kind of concepts or mindsets do you share with your kids in terms of personal finance?
I cultivate the kind of habit when they go into supermarket, they want to buy something, they cannot throw in my basket. They must see the price and then tell me what is the, you know what I mean?
They have to justify their purchase lah.
No, that means no, they no children like to just throw in your basket, right?
Hmm.
But then I'll ask them how much. Then they have to actually look at the price and tell me how much.
Okay.
They will run back and see how much and tell me. If I say it's okay, then they can put in. Otherwise, they cannot put in.
Also, you mean to say that you actually give them a price range for them to?
No, I don't give that a budget. Supermarket shopping, when they do go in with me, they will find something that they like, they will just throw in the basket. Most children are like that, right? But
Yeah.
I'll ask them how much is that thing before you can throw in. Then if they say 150, then I think it's okay for them. And the snack is okay, then I think okay, I'll buy.
Okay.
I
So
would not let them just throw it in. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I
Then
hear you.
not only that, when they are older a bit,
Hmm.
Chinese New Year time or whatever, I give them a budget, let's say 100 to buy their clothing. They'll do their budgeting themselves.
You mentioned budgeting. So do you give a daily, weekly, monthly? How do you go about it?
Normally weekly allowance.
And this started when they are in primary school, I assume?
Yeah. Secondary also. Secondary will be Monday already.
Ooh.
How I give the allowance, I'll go to their canteen and look at the prices.
Okay. Oh, this is a
But
tip I
my
need to
son
learn.
said not enough. My son always complain that it's not enough. Say, Mom, you really he didn't give us enough. I always hungry. I said, is it because I don't give them, I don't let them buy soft drink, you see. So the price is not inclusive of soft drinks.
So
they
it's
need
a minimum amount only.
I can say minimum. Yeah.
So you do your market research in the schools and then give them maybe like 50 cents more so that they have the concept of saving. Oh, yeah, quite interesting.
Yeah.
Is this how you were brought up with this kind of money management? Like when you were growing up as a kid yourself?
Growing up, not very scarce. We don't have money. At the time, we don't have money. 1 year, only one set of clothes. What can you do? Yeah. Allowance also daily one. You know?
Oh,
That time when you're young, you just, okay lah, this is life lah, just accept it.
okay.
Yeah. You won't think much one because you're young ma.
Okay. So as you grow up, then you realize as a parent, then you wanted to instill some kind of discipline in them through control,
Yeah.
money management. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get them to save in the bank, or do you share with them like they can use it to invest or whatsoever?
Oh, sorry. That time I don't have this concept of, teaching them how to invest. But now currently, when they are grown up, whenever I do any investment, I'll share with them. They do their own investing. They do their own budgeting. I'm sure they're also into robot investing, every
the
month.
advisor one.
Every month consistent.
How about you? What's your personal strategy when it comes to investing in the stock market? Do you invest more for growth, or is it for cash flow, or what's the strategy?
More on growth, and I will set aside part of it for option trading. That will increase the popularity even faster.
Are you actively doing it yourself for options trading?
Yes, I'm doing myself.
You have dealt with stocks and also options. So between these two, what is your take on it?
Option very exciting.
What kind of
But you
options do
must
you
know
do?
that company first before you can do it.
What is your aspiration when you retire, or now that you're thinking about retiring in the next 5 years? So what will you be focusing on, and why is it the case?
Currently, I've been traveling already.
Oh, that's nice.
Traveling and, because now at our age, we travel, we don't have to think about money also. We can travel. So the best part is this part. I do make sure that I do travel.
So you're traveling a lot. Then after traveling, I mean, you can't possibly be traveling every day, right? So what's your ideal retirement life?
Ideal life. If I scale down, maybe I'll do more like, meet up with people, chat with people, help out in the church. Then short-term mission trip. That means it's like 2 weeks, you go somewhere to help out. Yeah.
To do volunteering work lah.
Yeah, help out.
I think that's great. Do you go traveling with your kids together, or is it just you and your hubby?
Now they're grown up, they have their own family, not often. Yeah. So more with my hubby or with my friends.
Nice.
Because my hubby also has his own itinerary. He's more to golfing.
Oh, is that your
Golfing
thing?
trip. His is golfing trip.
That's not your thing, right?
I don't like to be under the sun.
You can always wrap it up. I mean, that would be hot.
I don't want to be like that one. Then I perspire a lot. Cannot.
Isn't that good for
At
detoxing?
9 holes, I must go and change whole set of clothes already. Very uncomfortable.
9 holes equals to 9 sets of clothes. So if your husband is into golf, then how about you? Like, what's your hobbies?
Watch K-drama.
Okay.
Then look at the market loss situation.
So I think I have learned some tips when it comes to budgeting for my kids. So now, so I think these are all small little pointers that we can start to do as individuals, and also if you're a young family, a young parent, I think these are the things that we can start to build up over time. By the time they reach 16 to 20, they are well equipped with, all this knowledge about investing and also compounding. And with time on their side, I think the portfolio can go much faster and better lah.
But you cannot let them keep focusing on money,
Of course, as a parent, my role is to make sure that money is not a problem for them first.
You cannot make their life too easy.
Of course. I mean, the money is there, but it's not for them. Right. So I think that's something that I want to instill as well.
For example, if their result no good, they will ask you to send them overseas, right?
Mm.
Some of them, right?
Yeah.
But you must tell them, I can send you overseas, but you must be on scholarship.
You must pay for yourself, like my finance it yourself.
No, you get the scholarship. I'll pay for your expenses only.
Okay.
That's what I tell my kids.
This is like to drive them to work harder.
If you want to go overseas, then you prove it by you get the scholarship. You're able to get an overseas scholarship. Then I will back up the rest.
Well, I
That's it.
think I learned a lot from you. I think there's going to be much more things that we can catch up after this. So anyway, thank you so much, Lisa, for actually sharing a little bit more about yourself. Let's catch up over a cup of coffee or tea next time.